Let me know when they're unblocked. I'll let them know.
Hold on, I'm probably gonna have. Oh wait, I see it. Remove, confirm. Evelyn.
If Evelyn blocked somebody, I mean, Evelyn, did you get that person that said smurder, but not the smurder word?
I did.
Oh, you did? Okay.
And what you do with that?
You get them out of here.
Oh, like just block them out or
Yeah.
something? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
they do
Angel
that to
Marie.
me
I
all the
thought we did
time.
unblock her.
People do that all the time when I say my opinion. May
Hold
y'all
on one
say your
second.
opinion? Why I can't say mine? Okay.
No, what the problem is with that kind of
When are y'all
word that
renting
they
another
put
truck?
in
We never rented a truck, so who you talking about?
the
Bye.
word they put in the chat could get the live banned.
Oh, yeah.
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 Like they all need a freaking life.
Man, I've been going back and forth with Fancy the last couple of days.
Oh, you must be loving
and,
that.
I was about
and
to say, you know, he's
I laugh out of it. Me, I could go back and forth with her for the rest of my life, you know. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a kick out of it. But she got it. You know, I'm just asking questions. I'm not insulting her or anything. I'm just asking her. Oh, just like, oh damn, what I'm trying to say. She comes back with insults. That's the word I was looking for. She comes back with insults. She don't do like she does say what she gotta say, but she comes back with insults. So like, you got nothing else to say, Fancy? I don't care that I'm 5'7". I
well,
really don't
I
care. I've
think
been bald for the last but probably 10
Okay, don't even
years.
get me
I don't
started.
care.
Cause
sometimes two bald
Yeah.
heads are better than one. What the fuck? That ain't nothing wrong with that.
Look, don't even get me started. Cause Fancy gonna be bald just like you if she don't hang this shit up.
Listen, listen. Been going through. Listen, I didn't
Fancy
know
gonna be
her.
bald as hell.
Hey, she pointed me in the right direction for the contract. Okay, I gotta give her that. Okay, so she pointed me in the right direction. So I went on CaseNet and I was looking at the lawsuit that Mike filed against her and all that. And I found the little contract and I was reading through everything. And man,
Which
there's
contract?
like
The one that has AKA April Johns or the one that doesn't?
Y'all got me dying up in here. Not the genie ponytail.
But yeah, that's just like I don't see nothing in that contract that gave her rights past the contract. But
Did she have the one with just it says AKA April John?
yeah, I think that
That's
one. I
that's not
think
the
that one's on
original.
there.
That's not the original
I'm
contract.
dead.
I was when I talked to you on the phone the other day, and I was telling you it was two
No,
contracts.
Mike found this one.
Yeah, that's not the original. That's
Oh, okay.
the first one didn't have AKA April Johns on it. I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna send it to you.
Who's MLF?
Oh, that's a supporter.
When did they telling somebody shut it? I don't know.
Oh yeah, they watched the chat.
I just started looking at the things. I wasn't looking at them before.
Frog legs. What does frog legs mean? Rogie, take that one.
She wants to. She wants to get. Bree wants to be paid with frog legs.
Right.
that's
That's why
that's
we
what
tell
that means.
everybody. Oh, I guess you want frog legs too.
Yeah. I guess they want some frog legs.
Oh, look, somebody said MLF is a boss.
Let me see.
Yeah, MLS is good for good
I
person.
don't know what I did. I don't think I ever saw that person's name before.
So no, I don't see. No. At the bottom of the contract, I don't see AKA April Johns. It just says Francesca Maselli. But if Gypsy printed out her name back in the day,
Oh,
like she
Lord,
didn't
somebody's...
sign,
Wait, hold that thought. Somebody's reporting the live, it says.
Of
did you
course.
get a violation?
Chris, no. So somebody went on there and said, Kristen, Brandy, and Evelyn, this one reporting this live.
Yo, I'm still dying over this genie. Because I ain't even heard that before.
What genie?
Fancy.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I'm lost.
Y'all can't
Me
do
too.
this to me.
Me
They're
too.
always recording us. I was in the shower, so I
Okay,
didn't get to
somebody
hear everything.
unblock ICU. Quit blocking ICU.
Let me give a shout out to the boss lady above my head, Miss Blanchard.
It's about the genie. The people that don't understand.
Bree, you heard somebody blocked ICU again.
Wait, what?
They blocked ICU again.
Oh my god. Y'all, please do not block ICU.
I didn't block nobody.
Well, I don't know how to do it, so it's not me.
Hold
she's
on.
gonna be able to.
It's their mods that
Ooh, it's fancy.
they're just being cautious because they don't know, like
Who's who no more?
who or if or
Wait, I don't see them blocked again. But let me go.
well, they text me and said that.
Evelyn says she's innocent.
I'm innocent.
Hold on.
Kim
I'm
said
not
she
involved
unblocked.
in this chat for some reason, so that's good. I'm innocent.
One time.
What was that on? I missed that. Let me see. I could go follow. That's the girl underneath you, Kristy. I don't know. Mhm. Wait, you must be getting paid for it.
Oh, I gotta go there to pick up my check?
I thought I'd have to take more
Something
than one
happens to me
take,
while I'm
but
down there, though. You better come visit me in the hospital.
No,
I'm
look,
just
she's
saying.
in here right now. She's not blocked.
Yeah, she just
They
said
said
she
she's
was
back. Yeah. But
Oh,
Bree, I
man,
love
I
that
can't even
picture
see
right
y'all.
there. Gypsy. That's a pretty picture of y'all.
I love it.
I
Yeah, I
love that
know.
Yeah, it
too.
is.
I love that too.
I mean, Gypsy had told me like when we talked about the bus and everything, and she's like, "I've been through worse,"
Yeah.
and it's sad that somebody has been through
I can't
worse.
see y'all.
Yeah, you had told me that the other day that she felt that way. Like, this is nothing what they're saying about me doing. I've been through worse. And if
There
you
we
stop
go.
and think about it, y'all, it's the truth.
Yeah,
You know?
it is.
Yo, I'm
It's
dead.
amazed at her
I need to
strength.
go on mute again because I'm still joked the fuck out over this genie.
What?
Okay, somebody needs to text me and tell me the backstory to that.
Yeah,
The
wait,
genie.
include me in the text.
Because Fancy was making fun of Rogie being bald, and what I said was if she don't stop talking about Gypsy, she could be bald within next year. But then they said the genie ponytail.
What? Genie with a ponytail?
The genie ponytail.
The genie from what?
I'll
Aladdin?
explain it to you later.
Because you laughing, and I want to know why you like laughing so hard. Yo, I'm just happy that
I will, Evelyn.
despite everything.
Kristy, did you hear about me almost unaliving a horse on my dang riding scooter?
No, what you did? Oh my God, what did you do? You ran into one?
Look, I had it on high speed and all of a sudden it just started flying and I'm like, I can't stop. And Danny and her husband are in front of me. And there's, where the concrete barriers are that you walk in between? There's some man sitting there on a horse and I thought, okay, it's either the sidewalk and I eat it, it's the horse and I unalive it, or it's the concrete barrier and it stops me. So I just slammed into that concrete barrier. Nick said the back of that scooter was up in the air with the wheels still going around.
Girl, I would have paid money to
Wait,
see that.
nobody caught that on video? I guarantee you somewhere in New Orleans has
Yes.
somewhere in New Orleans has the
Yes.
camera.
With a security camera. God.
Is traumatized.
Oh my God.
So somebody puts a picture of me up on that. It's got to be a video of that happening. Please, God, let there be a video, because I have laughed so much about that, and I would love to have a video of that.
Oh yeah, and look, what like people had said, what Ken had broke up with her because she had went out, and he had the baby.
Yes.
I had the baby.
I had the baby some of the nights.
Oh my God. I had Aurora. I mean, I miss her.
Oh, I know.
Well, someone had said that their prediction was Ken was going to leave her while we were off on our girls' trip. First of all, there was never a girls' trip. He was always involved and invited. Danny's husband, too. So I said, can I make a snark video? And I did that at the table. I've got over 76,000 views on that thing. And I normally I'm lucky if I get 100 views on a post. I thought I'm here. I'm going to stir it up, I guess.
At least, you know, you did it with humor.
I'm dead.
And I love the picture of you and Ken.
Wait,
Fancy.
okay, so I heard within the last 24 hours, I heard they were, in fact, this morning, I heard they engaged. He proposed to her somewhere. Then I heard they were married. They got married. And now I'm hearing that they split up.
Right.
Yep.
Guys, I goes to show you how much they make some shit up, y'all.
I heard that this morning too. I'm like, oh my God.
I cannot fucking breathe.
Comes out their mouth.
That's so
Like,
Sheena, that horse is
Fancy should not be making fun of Rogie being bald.
good. She shouldn't make fun of nobody.
Like, stop. I can't look at Jeannie. Y'all, I'm going on mute again.
Oh man, like, yeah, it's too much, man. But I guess they entertained themselves, some of them, you know. But y'all, it really blew my mind when Nina got on on that.
Panel.
Yes, this shit. Oh, and Kristy, by the way, we're not cousins, okay?
Oh. Well, damn, our parents have been lying to
They lied to us our whole life.
Why were we at family reunions together?
Right. Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, look, they all some shit stones.
Oh, Lulu's my cousin.
Yeah, I heard that.
What's funny is, so Toddy been saying that I have a sister named Lindsay. I never did answer to it. Now, when she found out Woo Woo and all of us made up, now she's like, it's all set up. That's her cousin. No, you asshole. I have a sister-in-law named Lindsay.
Oh.
But I never did mention her because it's nobody's business.
And so what if he would have ended up being related to someone?
Yeah.
Where's
You know how
Sheena?
many people hate me because Kristy's my cousin? Next.
Right? Get in line.
Where's Sheena? Sheena. Where's Sheena at?
She's still in the box, but she's not saying nothing.
The horse called me again. He said he's seeking out damages.
Oh yeah, look.
I would love.
An attorney called me this morning.
I would love to get the video footage of that.
Oh my God. It happened so fast, like nobody got it on video. So I'm hoping the street cams caught it.
Planty was my first one I hired.
You know what happened, Kristy? We stopped at Lucky Dog and I got a soda, and the soda was stuck on the gear, and I didn't realize it and making it go. So Lucky Dog caused it. And my hot dog survived the crash.
I bet you were glad that freaking hot dog, Lucky Dog, survived because them suckers are good.
Yeah, they are.
It survived the crash.
Hey,
Look, I have a
Kristy,
picture of
I'm
me
gonna
with a Lucky
put y'all on
Dog.
pause. I gotta see what she wants. She keeps calling. Oh, hold on one second, okay, y'all?
Look, this is me and my lucky dog.
I
Oh, you
love.
can't see the lucky dog.
I'll be right back.
Okay, I love Lucky Dog.
Me and my lucky dog.
That was the first thing I told Sheena when she came. I'm like, you gotta eat a Lucky Dog.
Man, them bitches are good.
What I know, man, they are so good. Every time Rod and I go, that's the first thing he looks for.
I don't want Evelyn because Evelyn calls them dirty water dogs.
Dirty water dogs.
Yep.
Why
They're good.
does
That's the
Evelyn
most
call
dirty water dog I've ever had.
right?
Right.
And y'all, I loved watching the video of all of y'all at Cat's Meow. I was sitting here and Vicky was holding Aurora in my living room, and I'm just watching that video, and I had the biggest smile on my face because y'all look like y'all had so much fun.
Oops.
I mean, I would have loved to have gone, but I'll pick Aurora over y'all any day.
No.
You know, and especially for Gypsy to go have fun.
Yo, I have a picture. Hold the fuck on.
She needed to go and have fun. And why are people making a big deal that she wouldn't have drinks the first night she got off of parole? Well, that wasn't really the first night because after 12:01, she was drinking a daiquiri.
Yep.
And totally legal.
Good for her.
Right? Well, I mean, she took a couple of sips of it and then went to put it in the freezer and went to bed. It was after midnight, but like, who
Y'all need
cares?
to find this
How many
picture.
other
Oh my
people that
god.
get off parole, or whatever, go and celebrate. This girl has never, ever got to go with the friends that she wants and have a blast.
And she did. We had so much fun. Despite what these bitches tried to do, we had so much fucking fun.
It looked like y'all did.
We really did.
I had told, we were talking about Billboard last night, me and Lindsay, and I was like, I'm glad I didn't see it because I'd have probably wanted to pull the driver out and like, tell, what are you thinking? Like, it just blew my mind. But I also love the fact that in one video, people are just walking by it and like not even looking at it.
Well, I know. When we went up to it, nobody was looking at it either.
Where it was, go have fun, have a blast. Please don't throw up in public.
Don't throw up in public. Yay! Everybody throws up on Bourbon Street. Come on now. That's another thing I said on Jen's live yesterday or whenever it was. I said, y'all, like, I know after I had my kids, shit, as soon as I popped them out, I fit right, well, I didn't say the part, I fit right back into my jeans, but I did, because everybody's like, oh, she's so small, blah, blah. But that don't even matter. Anyway,
bitch for that, because I was jealous.
You crazy. Little Harley girl, she went back into her damn 00s and 1s or whatever. I'm like, oh, I remember them days. But what I was telling them is like, hell, as soon as I was healed, I brought my kids to my mom and we went party. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. Because I couldn't party for 9 months. And I like to party. Yeah. I like to go out dancing and stuff. And let me tell you something else. But that's to each his own. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Look, she could have left at 12:01 that night and
I
went
would
on.
have. That would have been me, and you know that, Kristy. That would have been me.
If she would have wanted to have her bags packed and them go on an out-of-state trip, she could have, and the people would have bitched about that.
No matter what she does, boo. No matter that poor girl, I feel like. But you know what? I'm so proud of her because she's so strong. She is so strong.
She is.
You know,
Just like she had said, I've been through worse.
exactly.
So my recommendation going forward, and this is just a recommendation. I I wouldn't. Oh God, they need to stop paging me. Hold on one second. But I'm gonna finish telling y'all this first before I answer them. My recommendation going forward is tell people where she went after the fact, and not where she's gonna be beforehand.
Right. Right.
Like don't advertise that. I know she was excited, she was getting off parole, and she wanted to be like, oh, I'm going to have a party the weekend with my friends in New Orleans. But at the same time, like this, like maybe it wouldn't have happened at all if if that wouldn't have been let out. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. But that just goes.
Yeah, I worked to make them think we were going out Saturday night instead of Friday night because we knew we were going out Friday night and going somewhere else Saturday night. So that was a planned effort. And what I
Yeah.
noticed though is we had two bodyguards with us, but Friday night we didn't even feel like we needed them. Like these people that approached her were so kind and sweet, and like nobody tried to say anything ugly or anything. They were just like, you've inspired a lot of people, or I love you so much. Can I take a picture? The locals really love her down there. That's what I noticed.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, she gets that everywhere we go. There's, grown women, said that they would have probably done the same thing if they were in her, we don't know how to handle it if we were in that position. That's why I say if people would walk a carbon copy of her shoes, then come talk to me.
Yep.
And like I told, Lindsay last night, I said, because she was like, Kristy, she said, everybody was so nice. That's not, I had my guard up. I didn't know how it was going to be, but everybody's just so sweet and so laid back. And, the image she had of us, complete opposite of when, she went. And, I told her, I say this a lot. If people that don't like her, like Jen or whoever would spend one day with Gypsy, they would end up loving her because she is such a sweet person. She's goofy as hell. She can make you laugh. She's so clumsy sometimes. I mean, she's just normal. She doesn't think that she's better than anybody else.
At
She
all.
doesn't, at all. She wants to be treated as a friend, as a normal human being. And there's nothing wrong with that. And for her not wanting to be, called, labeled the M word, I don't blame her because who wants your fucked up past or whatever you did, a mistake, whatever, big or small, getting thrown in your face every day? How would they like it if whatever they did wrong, people would just throw it in their face every day? They need to think about what if they were in that position, or at least how treat people how you want to be treated.
Jackson, just a baby.
You know, and the world would be a better place
Come back, your mom.
if we would just all get along and not throw mistakes in people's face. Lift people up instead of tearing people down. You know, they want to see her fail so bad
It's sad.
that they take their own integrity of themselves and just rip it to shreds. And you can't unring a bell.
Yeah, they can't. So nobody takes. I feel like a lot of people, okay, does not take childhood PTSD into consideration in this case.
Right.
One of the doctors in the Touch article, I think is Dr. Feldman, said that once the plan was in place, Gypsy wasn't in touch with reality anymore.
She wasn't.
That the plan was in place and it was fixed in her mind and it was over.
Look, people
And
stay all the time like, you know, she doesn't take accountability or this and that.
He does, though.
Live with her. They didn't live with her. She would hear screams.
Yep.
She would run in my bedroom. I'd be just waking up. One time she had ran out. She was wrapped in a towel, soaking wet. And she was in the shower. It was early in the morning. She runs in my room, and I'm just opening my eyes, and she sits on my bed, and she's like, "Were you screaming?" And I was like, "No." She's like, "You sure?" I heard a woman scream, and I was like, "Were there, you know, kids outside playing?"
So she made a video claiming that I was a mole, that I was sending them Gypsy stuff, which is a total lie. I called her out on it.
Anybody that
And I
knows
said,
you-
nobody is going to believe you. Do you realize that when I stitch people and I call them names for attacking Gypsy, do you really seriously think that they're going to believe you? You're trying to put a raft between Bree, me, and our people and Gypsy.
Yeah, we know you're not giving her information.
Oh, look.
And Gypsy did something that I felt very honored because I'm sending her a gift card. All I asked was for the P.O. box. She gave me the address, so you haters don't even bother asking because you ain't getting it.
Right.
No, I know Bunz's address. I know everything. See, he made a mistake. He got an ex-girlfriend mad and she couldn't wait to give it to me. So you know why Bones doesn't? He has my address. You know why he won't put it out there and he's a doxer? Because he knows that I have his address, everything.
Right.
And if I want his phone number, all I got to do is contact his ex-girlfriend. So he won't do it because he's afraid I'll dox him. He's so worried about it in his life. He says, just go ahead and dox me. Just go ahead and dox me. And what gets me about him, he thinks he's slick and he makes fake accounts. He came into my live trolling me and and I can peg him. That's the thing, I can peg him out. Now the last one, I thought I wasn't sure if it was him or if it was for Madison. But then I found out it was him.
Didn't matter.
He just gets off. Oh, he gets off on. He trolls me. He puts my images on his merchandise and brags on his thing that he can get away with it because to sue him, not only would I not get any money or anything from him, but I'd have to go to California to do it. And I take care of my. I don't expect her to last for the next 3 months, if I'm lucky. So he knows I won't come down there. This man is a monster. So for him to go on live for whatever reason,
Thank y'all
call
for the gift.
that Jen a month, why did you even do that? What was the purpose?
Exactly.
He's right. And everything else.
Yeah.
And I told Jen, I said,
Well,
you that dumb to give me your phone number? Do you realize I will give it to Gypsy so she can trace your phone and get you? Because it'll all boil down to you. And I said, don't think I won't.
I have his number because he called a couple of times, and I have a robo-killer on my phone, so it goes, it's stored in my phone. It's not going to ring. But the night that she got off parole, like, he called 3 or 4 times, left me 2 voicemails, which we've all listened to.
That's illegal.
And it has his name. Like, when he calls it, it shows his name. And I'm like,
Oh wow.
him to know, I know it's him, and I am not answering it. Just to some off.
You know, that is Kristy, that is a childish game. And with my experience with Madison trying to stalk me and calling my house several times, and I talked to the police, although they told me when it came to social media, she could pretty much do what she want, but that she cannot be calling my house and harassing me. And when she found that out, she backed off. The fact that he's calling your house is illegal. He could go to jail for it. And let me tell you something. He does have a prison record. He was because I know everything about Bones. He was arrested at the age of 16 for a robbery of $20 to $35. Hit a cop. I don't know what they sentenced him to, but they had charged him as an adult, and he knows that I know.
Like, what blows my mind is, like, how they get off on that. How
Because Bones and I have been fighting for over a year.
Right, I know, which is insane. But it's people that or praising somebody is wanting to hurt people.
Oh, thank you, Quad. Thank you, Recliner and Urker.
Well, Bree,
Everybody.
I didn't do it on purpose. I just wanted to know what the fool looked like. I didn't realize I was going down a rabbit hole. On my YouTube channel, I got all kinds of stuff, videos I did on him and what he's done.
Oh, and with the potato head.
That's cute. Thank you.
I know.
Oh my God. I mean, no, like,
Thank you.
He's being lazy.
he has a
I
lot.
even went live with receipts. He didn't like that too well. He went backtracking on his YouTube.
But how could somebody support someone like that told a woman that the wrong son passed away?
Yep, gross. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
I don't either.
I don't care what Bones is against or for. Like,
Screw loose, Esket.
Yeah. The only thing
Tell
I
it screw loose.
about when he left the voicemail to me was, that he said, Ryan's the asshole or whatever he said. And I was like, that's the only thing I agree.
he told you some crazy ass shit.
I know.
That shit was weird. Someone call him daddy and shit. Ugh.
I know. That's why, like, when he sends me voicemails out, someone happened with my phone, and I lose it. Somebody else has it.
Yo, he sent her some crazy ass voicemails. Like,
and Kristy, I want to say one thing to you.
That man's a freak.
Yes, ma'am.
You are more of a mother to Gypsy than Dee Dee ever was.
Thank you. That, it means a lot. And I never treated her.
I'm just stating facts.
I treated her.
What the fact?
And I treat her just like I treat my other two.
Jack, come here.
I was raised with an amazing stepmom that took me in as her own, just like my stepdad does. And my grandfather did that, with my mom. We live with me. And it's just the way my mom, it's unreal.
I think he had ulterior motives, but the fact that he went live last night and had him up in that box and says, "What was the purpose?"
Yes, the way it's in my DNA. I am so like my mom. It's unreal.
I think he had ulterior motives, but the fact that he went live last night and had him up in that box and says, "What was the purpose of doing that? What did you think you were going to accomplish?" And they go, "Media," and he says, "You know you're not going to do that, and Jen is nothing but a fraud."
Right, he did.
I think he said other stuff, but I left because I can't watch him more than 2 seconds. I just go over there to what I call poking the bear. I'll say something smart to him and press it, and his mods will try to silence me. He unsilenced me. If you go to Instagram, go back to the 4th. You'll see me. He's put me at a table that has hearts on it with him as a skeleton.
There was
he's sick. He's obsessed.
For them to call me, they were like, "Call Kristy," and I'm like, people were egging him on, but he never did.
No, he's got to get drunk to do that.
So I actually thought, Kristy, that he was being genuine on that live for a minute before he called you. By the way, let me say that before he called you, he was like, "I want to, it's time for me and Kristy to talk one-on-one. She could come on my panel. It's going to be one-on-one. It's going to be me and her. I want to hear her side of the story." I thought he was being genuine. I'm going to be serious with you.
Yeah.
And then
Moon Goddess, why are you here?
Then he drank here.
The same night he did make those phone calls to you.
Yeah,
how are we unbelievable?
Well, damn.
And I promised Gypsy and Ken a very long time ago that I would never, ever give that guy.
I know Mrs. Mammy. I know he's obsessed.
Oh yeah, he's seriously obsessed with you.
He makes fake accounts to come at me.
And it's like, get a life. Do something good in the world instead of tearing people down. But you know what they say? People that are like that, they tear people down to make themselves feel better.
Yeah.
But
hurt people.
Yeah, and what they say about us is just a reflection. And I don't. It's like, if you hate me, then you're talking about me. If you hate me that much, keep my name out your mouth. Blame. They all need some Jesus, so all of them. Wait, Gypsy deserves to suffer for the rest of her life. Shame on you.
Who said that?
It has a heart with a monkey in it.
Oh, somebody on that?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, people think that she needs to suffer. She has suffered enough. You go and live the life she lived, and then tell me what you think. The same exact freaking pattern, and tell me how you would feel. Until then,
fall back.
Well, I tell you what, Kristy, it's a good thing I wasn't up there because I'd have did more than just cuss at the driver. I probably would have went to jail because I'd have dragged that person right out of there. They don't know me. I can turn street real
I
fast.
said the same thing to Lindsay last night. I'm like, I'm so glad I didn't see the truck because I'd have probably, especially when Aurora, they had that picture of Aurora. I don't care if you can't see her face or not. That's not grandbaby. Out the parents' consent. Point blank, period. Because when all of this happened, 10 years ago, and Mia was a minor, and people were putting Mia's picture in these pay groups, and some of my friends were in there just to see what's. They told them, you need to take it down. She's a minor. Oh, was on Kristy's Facebook. That's her child. If you don't take it down in 5 minutes, I'm calling the cops. And the cops had to get called. And it was on Kristy's Facebook. That's her child. If you don't take it down in 5 minutes, I'm calling the cops. And the cops had to get called. And they took it down. But it's like
Gypsy's just too nice.
grown ass women.
Amen. Mia ain't never did nothing to nobody.
No, and if she does, they will know. Trust me, because Mia has no freaking filter. But Mia, she chooses not to engage in any of it. And I'm proud of her for that. Because being this, very weak child.
Oh, she's a good mom.
No telling what she would have done, to self-harm. And then if that would have happened, it wouldn't have been pretty. Because I would have been taking names. No, Ivory Rose Wild is my cousin. And if she would be, I would say she was. But she's not. They just like to say,
Somebody asked if she's your cousin?
yeah, in the comments. Which,
Oh.
I'm glad that people are asking instead of assuming.
Yeah. I think they're getting her confused. I think they're getting confused because they were saying Born on the Bayou was your cousin in Cajun Navy chat. I think that's what they're getting confused with.
Right. Yeah, Born on the Bayou is 100% blood.
Well, she's not related to Gypsy.
No, related to me.
Pardon me?
Born on the Bayou is my cousin.
Oh, I thought they were talking about Ivory Rose Wild.
Oh, somebody was saying that
I knew Bob.
she was Keaton's cousin or something. I saw about that. Let's see. WhatsApp people you or chat privately. No one cares about. Then nobody's asking you to be here. If you're going to complain, just scroll on.
See, I want to answer your question. Gypsy is the mother of that child. She can put out those pictures anytime she wants to. That does not give the right for other people to take those pictures and do what they want with them. They are not the parents.
Why would I take Gypsy's baby and run? Gypsy is an amazing,
Gypsy posted the picture of the baby. Isn't that on her? She can post all the pictures she wants. It does not give you, it's not an open door for you to grab it. And this idea of trying to see, you know what? I've talked to Gypsy. I don't ask for pictures of the baby. It's not my business what this baby looks like. Gypsy is the parent. She can share that picture she wants to. She can post all the pictures she wants of that baby. She's the parent. The same with Ken. Does not give anybody a right to take those pictures and do what they did.
I never posted a picture of Aurora.
I'm sorry, but even to put Dee Dee, who I think is a monster, on Life and Body on there.
Disrespectful to
the
Petrie family. That was so
disrespectful to Dee Dee, to her family,
yeah,
and even to Gypsy.
Everybody.
That was sick. And what I don't understand is somebody puts a picture on her fingernails of Dee Dee and everything else, and suddenly the haters are angry about that.
Yeah.
But that was wrong. It's the first time I've seen haters and supporters come together, but yet they're okay with showing Dee Dee's body.
Right. Make sense.
Explain that one to me, because I don't understand it.
Exactly. I mean,
they should be just as angry over that too.
You're right. You're right. And like I said, did they not think, this is a weekend parents are walking their kids around, and for their kids to see that, these innocent kids are just walking, enjoying New Orleans, and all of a sudden see something like that.
Yeah, that's scary because the baby's going to grow up. Do they need to think that? Besides, when that truck went out and they were showing that, it's still early enough that children could see it. That was
That could freaking
sick.
will really affect some child's mind.
Yes. That was so sick what they did. It really was. Why are you putting that out there in public? It's like you're forcing people to see that shit.
Exactly.
Danny, there was. And that driver knew what was on there. She could have said, no, I'm not doing that.
Before they do something like that, they need to think, what if this would happen to me? How would I like it? But they don't care. But they'll start and crying if it happens to them.
Because they put,
And I think with
pictures of things that came out of the documentary that Lifetime put. I'm sure that's copyrighted.
I think
and I think what Kristy you was trying to say this a little while ago, right? And I don't think you got it across all the way. So, like, you have a private Facebook,
Yeah,
and you have not even grandchild.
not at all.
Rod had not posted his own grandchild.
Nope.
Like, what gives anybody else the right to do it?
Exactly. None. Like, and I had told this re-put mods, Planty said, Planty Bunny 2.5 mod bunny, new account. I lost my train of thought. What was I saying, Roby?
I said something about the picture about y'all not posting.
I know, but I can't remember what it was. I'll remember in a minute. But yeah, I never even, like, me and Gypsy were talking about it the other day, and I was like, I haven't even posted, a picture of her, and it's like, well, you just have to watch, what picture it is, because y'all, my phone has so many pictures of us, that, me and the baby, but it's like, I don't feel comfortable yet. Maybe when Gypsy decide, and I told her, so when y'all decide to, post her, because what grandparent or parent or aunt or, whoever doesn't want to just show how beautiful their grandkids are and
Right.
how smart they are. But to me, it's like the ones that have, got to see a picture of her or whatever, be lucky, that you did. And like she told us, like, y'all could share them with the people that y'all truly trust. Like I share them with, my family. My mom, she's the biggest bragger of them all when it comes to that baby. I think she took it harder than me when they moved, because she only lives a few houses up from me, and she come every day and hold her and rock her to sleep. And I thought she was going to cry yesterday. They're not there anymore. I miss them. And, but it's like, Mom, you could FaceTime her. You could still see her, or you could go, to their house. But I guarantee you, I can't wait to get her for a couple of days. I told them I was gonna, you know, when she moved, which I brought all her stuff, the rest of their stuff there on Saturday, and I went this yesterday and I cleaned the room, put things back, took things down, and it was just so weird to look in that room and not see their stuff. But I have to say, if you'd asked me 11 years ago and stuff, if Gypsy would have ever been able to live with us, because she was still with her, with Dee Dee at that time, I'd have been, you crazy? Let's see. Mod Bunny, new account. Free, please. At Planny Bunny 2.5. Ray said. If Bree is listening.
Yeah, Bree ain't talked in a minute. She probably ain't even there no more.
Probably even. Probably get her.
Look, she always talks trash to me when I call her out.
But, I am so happy that Gypsy is finally, living at Ken's. They, don't have to worry about coming back and forth. It sounds like Bree's sleeping, huh?
Is she? I don't think she wasn't online last night.
Everybody just screamed, Bree!
I
Bree! I don't know.
don't know. I thought she responded when I said something.
It's Jessica. She was out. Won't be the first time I was told that she falls asleep.
Oh, and but she ain't been live, so normally it's after being live for a while, but
Yeah.
Bree ain't been live in a minute. Well, I mean, she been live, but I've been missing her. I guess because she been live when I'm asleep or something.
Yeah. When I had talked to Danny during the
Sleep
weekend,
on.
she was like, yeah, Bree is past. Like, she's still sleeping. I'm like,
Yeah,
good. So
yeah,
when I talked to Bree that day, she's like, girl, I slept so good. I'm like, good. Sleep. You're on a vacation,
yeah,
uh, just sleep.
yeah.
We are called Lolly and Pop. Just blame it on my wild. That's what and look, I sit with her and I just say Lolly, 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 Lolly. Yeah, I hear heavy breathing too. So
Right.
I'm like, you sleep? Yeah, let's
But
sleep. Who's on
Gypsy
Lolly?
did get with me yesterday. By the way,
She
you heard
did.
Chrissy? Yeah,
What she
she
did?
did get with me yesterday. By the way, but
Okay,
there was
good.
the yeah. But there was a yeah. I but because I had got another video after I sent the first one, I had got another one with a little bit more on it,
Uh-huh.
and yeah. So um, but anyway,
Yeah. I look, there's always gonna be the next one, that's going
it's always gonna be
to,
somebody, I guess. You know,
yeah.
Marvin's chilling out. Marvin's going away.
Phew.
Starlight's still running with it on her YouTube. Fancy's still going with conspiracy theories and reports
Always.
stacked against her.
Did you
And
fall
Mike
asleep, Bree?
Stanfield got
Right. He's getting thrown under the bus left and right.
Poor man.
Mike. She's
And y'all, they could talk about, he don't give a shit. He don't give a rat's ass.
yeah. So I want you to know, the judge did not deny. So he filed a motion. I'm sure you probably know this, Kirsty. He filed a motion for the judge to reconsider the venue, right? Because he's saying in his evidence is that Gypsy lived in Missouri before she got arrested,
Right.
and then her home, her home when she signed that
Yeah.
what I'm gonna call a fraudulent contract. Her home when she signed that fraudulent contract was Chillicothe Correctional
You
Center.
are correct.
So why isn't it? So why isn't that the right? So why isn't that the right venue?
Supposedly, I heard Kentucky's
And
supposed to
I
be the right
guess the
venue.
judge is still considering it because he has not.
What, Bree?
Well, he hasn't. He has. The judge hasn't responded yet.
Oh.
Look,
You heard, Bree?
Yeah, I'm here.
I think that
He hasn't responded yet. The judge has, but
I wonder if it could be done in Louisiana because it was also done with us. You know, it's with the Blanchard.
right, right,
You know, I'm gonna check into that. But like we said, you know, when she knew she had the, when she got the cease and desist, and and she's like, "Fuck you and your cease and desist and everything." That gets butthurt when she sends somebody a cease and desist, and from her, not from a lawyer,
Right.
but they don't follow through.
Yeah, well,
You
it's
know?
supposed to be through a lawyer.
Girl, I'm waiting for her to say she's going to law school. Okay. I said it already. I don't know, but
listen,
to me, all she is just like background noise to me right now. It's like
Yep.
it's
right,
She's a
if
joke.
people think we lose sleep over the stuff they say about us, they're sadly mistaken. You know, I'm like, tell me something I haven't heard before.
I'm so
I've been
mad at
playing
home
this game
appeal.
for 10 years.
Bree, can you mod Planty's new account, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Are you tired, Bree?
I'm just chilling. I probably will take a little nap.
Yeah, you sound tired.
Well, I'm doing it. I'll be
bro.
back
I've
on
been
now.
missing your lives.
Plenty raised.
You've been going live like
Yeah. No, I only went live last night.
you've been.
I missed it. Well, I stayed on the
Oh,
phone
okay.
with Lindsay like for 2.5 hours. We didn't get off the phone after midnight.
I am all
We
rested.
didn't even realize we were on the phone that long. But
I still recuperate.
Is she staying off of social media right now, Kristy?
No, I never come
I
live.
told her, to take her time, that what people say about her is none of her business, and that we got her back. And, she told me that Gypsy has been checking in on her every day, and that she wasn't expecting that. Like, I sent her something inspirational this morning, and I told her, I said, look, I'm gonna tell you just straight up. I thought I was scared for you. The devil had you. And I am so glad that you broke away.
Yeah.
But it's so easy, I said, I was scared that, you were going to get, read all your messages and get all, and just jump one back that side because it's easier for you. And she's like, nope,
It's
doing it again. She says, I took a couple of steps back and I reevaluated. And she's kept on, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. And I said, you have been forgiven. I said, you have a good support system now.
Yep.
But please forgive yourself. And she's like, but I contributed so much, and so much. And I was like, that's the past. That's the water so far under the bridge with that. I'm going to focus on it, But yesterday she was just on my mind and heavy on my mind. And I text Bree, yesterday. I'm like, please send me her number. So she did, and I reached out to her, and I was like, whenever you're ready to talk, give me a call. I know it's been a lot. And for people to be mad at her for
It's a heal and move
wanting
on with
to
her life.
be a better person, I told her, that's not your real friends.
Nope.
That is not your real friends. And I said, you want to do this new platform, about healing and all, and this is the way you thought about Gypsy. I said, and maybe there are other people out there that feel the same way and is scared to admit it. I said that you might have given them the strength to do it.
I agree.
I said, you'll, develop a safe place. I said, yeah, she lost a lot of viewers. I said, but you know what? I said, you're going to gain supporters.
Real ones.
Right. I said, and you have three supporters in Louisiana, which is Bree and Gypsy, that have her, back. I said, and look, if you need to bitch and vent about something, call one of us. Get it out that way. I said, because that's what I do. That way it's not really out there, in the universe, so it wouldn't come back to bite her in the ass. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because look, I bitch about people. I bitch about them. But I do it in a private conversation with a friend. And it's not that I'm saying, I wish, they would be not here anymore. If you read between the lines, I will never wish that on anybody. But when I vent to my friends on the phone. That way, I know it's safe. I know it's not going on any social media. Because those are my private feelings. And it has never been about, oh, I'm going to post this because I don't like this person. No. That's my business, which everybody knows everybody knows who I don't care for. But I'm not going to put it out there for it to be screen recorded and played over and over and over and over. No. No thank you. Half of y'all in here know I've bitched and complained to y'all about stuff. But I get it out my system and then I'm done. I'm not worried if it's being recorded. I'm not worried about none of that. Because I know the people I'm talking to about it, it's in a safe place.
Right. I thought somebody was in my house just now.
You're about to go whip some butt.
I was like, who's in here?
Right?
And nobody.
Get them you need to get you like those little small wooden slugger bats. Those things.
I was just screaming across my house, who's in here? And nobody's in here.
Like,
I swear, I thought it might be my sister or somebody, but I guess not.
Jax wouldn't bark if somebody.
I started barking once I started screaming, but he's probably telling me to shut up.
Yeah, you probably freaked him out.
He's probably like, shut up, I'm trying to sleep. He's trying to take a nap.
My dog, Aurora Grace knows before I know that somebody's here.
I'm just cuddled up in my blankets.
Yeah, you sound.
I'm so comfortable.
I was about to say, you sound so comfortable.
I am. I really am.
Good. I'm glad.
I really like. Well, and I'm rested up from the weekend. I'm just kind of like laying here. Like I ain't been dozing off or anything. I just been listening to y'all. I just been comfortable laying here.
Wait, Nova DDB.
What?
They were like saying something about me.
Who?
Nova DDB.
Block 'em.
You got Troll and Truth mixed up with the facts. No, you do.
Girl, hang it up. Hang it up.
Right.
We just chilling up in here. Like, hang it the fuck up.
Well, I didn't mean to read it. I just looked down and I said,
Oh, no, you good.
No, somebody was like,
need to learn how to hang it up.
Like, don't pay attention to it. And some people just need Jesus.
100%. Like, I'm so unbothered by these people right now.
Right. But now, if I see it and it's super ridiculous, I'm like, like.
Right. Yep.
Tell somebody who gives a shit.
I know, these people, they didn't, like, how do they have the energy to do this? I just don't.
You're right, they need Jesus. But you know what? Maybe they have in their little heyday today.
Oh, Lord.
What your religion is, but in my religion, when they pass and they before God, they're going to have to answer for every single thing they did and every single word they say. And I don't believe they'll make it to heaven. I'm sorry, but I don't. And I stand by it.
Exactly. I mean, bet their mamas are proud by the stuff that comes out of their mouth. I ain't enabling shit, true crime. If you think that what you're saying bothers me, it really don't. Not like you think it does.
It bothers them. It's especially Fancy. It bothers her a lot when I say this. Gypsy don't have a warrant for her arrest right now, but Fancy does.
Right? Yeah.
It always bothers the shit out of them when I say that, boy.
And that's facts right there, I mean,
yeah, ain't no allegedly for entertainment purposes or nothing. Like straight fact, active warrant in
they do.
Springfield, Missouri, or wherever.
Yeah,
somewhere in Missouri.
Yeah, she does. So making a false police report. Harry.
That's illegal.
Yeah.
Filed the false police report. That's why.
But she said that's a conspiracy of Mike Stanfield's.
Oh God!
Right.
Yeah, that's her.
I'm the one that said it was Munchausen by proxy. I didn't even know what that was.
That's she sits there and talks about Gypsy, how she should go back and all this stuff. When in fact she's got a warrant for herself, but she used to brag and rip them off. Found out they didn't have a reception area.
Wait, she thinks Mike lives in her walls?
Well, she's a fine one.
What?
Somebody put she thinks Mike lives in her walls.
Oh my gosh.
Look, that girl, she needs to take a step back from her laptop. I told her that in 2019, step away from your laptop. Go do a spa day. Now, if she would put all this negativity into something positive, I think she would do great. And I've always said that.
They got
was Mia and Mia only. Well, where do you think she gets her smartness from, Lady T? Me and her daddy. How about that?
They got true crime creators. They'll talk about Gypsy sometimes, right? They'll pass by and they'll say something.
Right, but they don't.
But that's not their only content. They don't drill it. Yeah, they don't drill it every day.
If
They
just too
they
lazy
say
for
something about it and they move on.
right, and that's what I, like I was even telling Lindsay last night. I'm like, I would have been okay with it if you would have never even apologized to any of us. If you would have just, if you would just quit talking about us, I would have been fine with that too.
Yeah.
I said, but you wanted to take accountability. I said, I don't think you needed to, tell the world like you did in the video. And she's like, no, I needed to.
Yeah.
And I said, I gained a lot of respect for you.
Yeah.
I did. She was very open and honest with me. And I was to her because I told her, I said, let me tell you something right now. I said, I have never, ever had somebody go ride down, in front of your home. I said,
Yeah.
I don't even know where you live, Lindsay. I said, I really don't. And she was like, so you really didn't get somebody, to come? I said, no. I don't like it done to me. Why would I do it to someone else? And I told her, I said, look, I said, if I would know who it was, I would tell you.
I would tell you, yeah.
I said, I don't know who it is. And I said, there's a lot of supporters out there too. But there's a lot of people that probably did that was on the same side of you at that time, just to stir up drama.
Right.
And that's sad.
Yeah.
It's sad that the people are not like, now I told her, I said, now there's some people I saw that were saying that they were proud of you, for doing what you did. And there's some that weren't. I said, but that is people that thrive on drama.
Right.
And now you're not their drama show anymore. You're just not.
Yep. I'm telling you, that's all these people want. They just want drama. They want to see people fighting online. They want to go back and forth and spread lies between creators. There's some people who live in these comments behind the window to do that. They want, just like what they did with the Bayou, the one that was in here earlier.
Yeah, my cousin.
Yeah. Saying she said all this stuff about Jim, and all she said was she was disappointed.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna talk to her on the phone later today. Because when her and I get on the phone, it's hours. But I mean, even though if she ripped into her ass or not, at least she went in there and said, and I didn't tell her to go in there and say something. She went in there and did it on her own. I don't tell anybody to do anything. Everybody has their own agenda. But it's like, I guess being that I'm strong in my faith and people say I'm not, but I am. I am human. I make mistakes like everybody else. But the main thing is I'm not going to intentionally go after somebody and hurt somebody, because that's one more thing I would have to answer to the big man upstairs about. Be one and done. Say what you got to say about us if you need to, and then be done. You can't say that God got me when you doing all of this, and when it's going to be time for you to leave this earth, and you're going to tell him you're sorry for what you did, and he's going to be, well, you did it every day. How could you be sorry for something you did every day? Every day.
Hey, Kristy. Kristy?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't want to cut you off.
No, you can't.
But I've got to go into my piano lesson. And can somebody let Bree know that Danny wants up? But I don't see a request from her. I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm so sorry.
Piano lesson?
See her either. I said that. Danny, can you request again?
Yes, piano lessons, and don't have all the fun without me. I have FOMO.
Yeah, request again, Danny. I don't see you.
Next time you come down and Rod's home, you gotta go in the shed, right? You know, Rod's keyboard and all of that stuff, microphones, guitars, all of it.
I'll
There you
play
go, Danny.
Hallelujah for you. How about that?
That would be awesome. He
All right.
knows that one on guitar.
Oh, cool. Oh, all right.
Oh yeah,
Are
Rod's
you-
been playing guitar.
Calling me in, waiting on me. I love you guys. I'll be back. I hope y'all are still on when I get back.
I might not be, but
You better be.
I don't know. I'll be back though if I get off. But Danny's up here now.
yeah.
That
She'll be
was rough.
sleeping.
That was rough, y'all. That was rough.
Whoa.
What was wrong?
What was
Me
rough?
trying to get up here.
Oh,
No.
Oh.
I was about to say.
Invite you or nothing. I couldn't see you. I couldn't invite you. It was weird.
I don't know what was going on.
I know I need to do a live one day like this, and y'all just all come in.
Yeah,
I mean,
do.
you said you was gonna do it. Kristy's truth.
I know I've been saying that for how long?
But we gotta. But if you do that,
Yeah, but I'm gonna do that.
write down certain topics you want to talk about.
Right. Yeah, I'm not steering away from anything. I'm not gonna even really look at the comments when I do it. But Rod's
We
coming.
could turn the comments off.
Yeah, Rod's coming home Wednesday, and like he always says, hey, you have 28 days with your friends. But when I'm home, 28 days.
I tell my wife the same thing. You do it, hey, your friends are for when I'm gone.
Right? That's what Rod says. And look, my best friends, like they don't even they don't even really call. They may shoot a text every now and then, but they will not call.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like my cousin born on the bayou, if she wants to call, that's fine. Rod loves her to death and is good friends with her husband and good friends with her two brother-in-laws. I mean, they're like our brothers. One of them served in Rod and Judy's wedding, and the other brother served in ours. Because it was so funny because the one that served in him and Judy's wedding, he was like, "Oh, I get to be a I get to be a groomsman again." And he looked at him and said, "No, you had your chance. You had your turn. It's your brother's turn now." Because they all so close. I mean, and born on the bayou, I don't know if she wanted to, but like when her and I get on the phone, we better make sure our phones are fully charged because that's like a 4-hour sometimes phone call. And we just laugh our asses off. And it has nothing to do with Gypsy. It's just our family. It's just everyday life, things going on. It's good to, just get on the phone and just have some laugh. We laugh the whole damn time. Because let me tell you, I love her to pieces, but she can make me laugh. She makes me laugh. And I love her for that.
Who?
My cousin born on the bayou.
Oh.
Come with me to run a few errands today, and right now.
Oh my God.
I know she melts my heart. Love you too with all my heart.
I'm gonna get me some lunch. Let's see, what do I want?
Where are you gonna go get you something?
I don't know. Oh man, I need to get out of the bed though. That bed will make you tired. Oh, it's so comfortable.
Well, you just got a Galaxy.
Oh, from who?
Uh,
Thank you, whoever that was. I wasn't looking at my screen.
Better watch. It might be a hater.
well, I don't even know. Like,
That's like,
how much does that cost?
I should have known. Thank you, Foxness.
I think
You want
a Galaxy. I think maybe like $10, maybe.
a Cecil Ducey. Doesn't sound familiar, but maybe it's I'm like,
It costs like $10, I believe, for a Galaxy.
what's the highest thing?
What, TikTok Universe?
Yeah.
It's $600.
Oh God, it's so hot in here.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Talk about share me. Gypsy's, I always wondered how Gypsy's life would have been if she was raised. Gypsy's life would have been so different if she would have been raised by us. I wish she would have been.
So do I.
Wait.
Lord, this car is hot. What should I get?
Where are you going? You're right. If she was raised by me, she wouldn't have Aurora.
I don't know where I'm going.
Man, it's good raising canes. I mean, you have everything right there.
Yeah, I don't know.
So what's your options?
I got Sonic, Taco Bell, McDonald's, Wendy's. Oh, they're that fish place. I love that green bean casserole.
You ever went to eat at Bobby Hebert?
Where?
Bobby Hebert. Sunday.
What should we get?
It's not Gypsy and cans.
Is that what it's called? Me and Evelyn went and ate there. The Fish Shack.
You need to go eat at Bobby Hebert's. He's from the Bay. He was, well, Rogie knows who he is. He was a quarterback for the Saints a long time ago.
Well, you all have a good day, but it is 2:00 here. I gotta go cook my mom her dinner.
Yeah, it's 2 here. I didn't fall asleep till like 5 this morning and I woke up at 10.
I look a hot mess, but I'm about to roll up in this place.
Hey, born on the bayou, that's where you need to go eat at Bobby J. He's always there when I go.
Always there.
Oh, every time I go, he's there.
Come on.
Been at the bar.
I know. He was at the Saints thing the other day. He didn't want to sign nobody autograph.
Really?
Yeah, he was at the
his nanny.
he was at the mini practice.
His nanny and my mom were
The next time Sheena comes down, we're gonna go get a tattoo by him.
a Bobby.
Yeah,
Y'all better book.
we booked it.
Born on the bayou, he still looks the same.
I think we already did book.
When I went to the funeral last week for my cousin's husband, his brother was there, Billy, and he looks the same. They haven't changed.
Oh God, y'all, it is so hot, and I gotta get some Freon.
I'm a hugger. For you. I'll hug Gypsy for you. awkwardly silent. No, it's not awkward. It feels good. You wrote to her P.O. box, Scorpion? I need to go check her mail. I told Rod that we needed to do like a video of like just cooking or something. I don't like to cook. But I'm gotta be in a mood. But yeah, I told myself we need.
My phone, it shut off because it said it was too hot.
Oh yeah, it's hot out there. Oh yeah, it's hot out there.
Damn. That's crazy. Had to come back inside. Today. Oh, Chris.
Okay.
I might have to order my food and then go. Because I think I'm going to order from Fish Shack. My phone went off because my phone was too hot outside. It is so hot today.
There, so they're going to beach time.
Nice.
I know. Send me videos. Shall we send?
It's so beautiful out there.
We gotta go. I'm on my way.
It's 107 there. Damn. I don't know how hot it is here today, but I know
it's. Let me see. I'm gonna tell you in a second. 96 over here.
It feels
Okay, Kim, I would probably see if you don't, but you have to put a certain amount of stamps. I think it's different. I'm not sure. Got off parole, you said? Okay, so I'm gonna go today or tomorrow morning and check it, so it should be there. And I'll tell her it's from you. Yeah, I'm proud of her.
All right, hold on 1 second, y'all. I mean, y'all can still talk. I'm gonna be able to.
Me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Like my cousin saying, I can't hear y'all. That's because nobody was talking.
I can hear you.
Yeah, that's
Sorry, I'm just about to get off of work.
Getting off of work, Danny.
Yes. I'm so glad to.
I bet.
And I just put my workout clothes on and it's about to storm.
We got some rain.
It's bad. It's lightning. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it today.
Probably not.
Yeah, it's starting to sprinkle.
Yeah. You know, God. Yes, I do know God from Golden Meadow. No, it's not raining right now. It rained, I think while I was sleeping. I woke up to bring the dogs. No, I don't know any from Mattery.
Get my purse.
Y'all, the green bean casserole at this place is so good.
What's the name of the place, Bree?
It's called Fish Shack. Fish Shack.
Hi.
What
I've
is
seen
that?
that.
That
I
sucks.
found that to Mia on Sunday when I was helping them detail Andre's inside of his car. But there was one.
Bro, but so no idea what direction.
Oh God, it needs to stay away.
I hope I don't want no hurricane.
Well, look, every time there's a freaking hurricane, I could count on one hand how many times Rod has been over a hurricane because of offshore life.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm used to it.
Do you usually evacuate?
It depends. I didn't for Ida, and holy crap.
We evacuated for Katrina, and we went to Panama City, and it hit Panama City.
Yeah, we only went like to Thibodeau, which is like 45 minutes, away from here, and but for Ida, I fell asleep on the sofa, and I woke up the next morning like, if you haven't left, don't try whatever. I called Rod and I'm crying. I'm like, if something happened. So I went to my mom's, 4 houses up, and it was me, my mom, and my stepdad and his sister. Y'all, when the wind shifted, it sounded like dominoes falling off my mom. And I got up and I'm like, Aurora, I thought Aurora, peed on the floor. I was like, oh, Grace, did you use the bathroom? No, then I felt the drop on my head. And it rained in my mom's house everywhere except for where her sectional sofa was. Y'all, you could sit down on the toilet, you might as well have your shampoo and conditioner. I mean, but I never heard like the poles falling. I never heard people's windshields busting out or anything because the wind was just so freaking loud. My house
sounds like sirens.
Yeah, my house had very little damage. I kept getting alerts though that told the electricity went out. That back door open, but the deadbolt is so far in that it was a bit. And but I hardly had any damage to where my neighbor across the street, his whole house had to get gutted. But if it would have been a night, if it would have passed that night, I think that we would have all been a little more on edge. But since it was a day, it passed during the day. It was. I prayed a lot.
I think the best thing we ever did was get a generator.
Look,
that saves us.
I got one too, and I want to get a Generac.
Yeah, me too.
I've been telling that to Rod.
I tell Craig that I really want to get one.
Yeah, like my neighbors that live
the whole house going, huh?
Yeah,
right on the side of me, they have one, and they had let us because we have freezers in the shed and all of that. So
yeah,
he had let us plug those in, even though we could plug them in over here, but he let us. So Rod cut their grass, gave them some money, cut their grass. But I'll tell you what, after it passed the next day, me and my cousin Annie, straightened up over here, straightened up at her house, and then the neighbors that weren't here, we were going to check, on their homes because they were calling us and seeing, can you go check and see? I'm like, well, your house is locked. No, just open a window. There's a window, go in, check everything. We cleaned up so many people's yards.
Yeah. We really don't have that much. We have like limbs that fall.
We had a party. Every night we would all go to Tanya's in the front and barbecue, or, they would, or I would take a shot of something just to, calm down from the day.
That's what we do. Every time we get in a hurricane, that's all me and Craig do is barbecue. Because you really can't do nothing else.
No, and look, we feed the linemen. There was 2 crews that were here. One was in New Orleans, and the people of New Orleans where they were like trying to steal their stuff, throwing stuff at them, then like a grandma chasing her grandson with a gun, they were like, we're leaving.
They're like, we're out. We're not doing this no more.
So the other crew that was here called them and said, y'all come here. So they came here and we feed them. We always feed the linemen, and they would go work like in Galliano and all, but then they would come here and they would come eat here every day, and they were like, we're gonna go home weighing like putting on weight. Our wives are gonna ask us like, why you gain so much weight?
Eating good.
And we would let them know like, okay, we're cooking this today, be here for this time, if they knew that if they needed to use the bathroom, our homes were open to them, and
that's how it should be, because they risk. I mean, they do risk their lives trying to cut the power back on.
Yeah, we had people from Rhode Island, all over that had working at these companies, and they were like, nobody has ever done this for us. Nobody.
Yeah.
Well, this is the South. This is what we do.
Yeah, my brother, he's a lineman, and he had a friend that got electrocuted, and he got basically cooked.
Oh, man.
Yeah. From the inside out.
Damn. That's scary.
Oh.
All it took was one bad line, and that was it. And he had a family.
The one of the guys, he was like, you know where I could get an alligator head? And my mom's like, yeah, one of our good friends, skins that, cleans them and skins them. So we got one from him, and we got a bunch of alligator teeth, and we drilled some holes, and we made necklaces, for them, for his kids and everything, and we made it for him.
Uh-oh.
He didn't think, he was like, I thought y'all were just saying y'all were going to do it, that,
Maybe you can unmute when you go to talk.
And he's like, my wife's scared of the alligator head, so I put it at night. I put it when she's sleeping on her nightstand, so when she wakes up to it. I was like, dude, like, are you serious? He's like, yeah. He said she woke up, and I don't even think her feet touched the ground. She just flew over the bed, jumped on his side, and I was like, small alligator head either. It was a big one, and people pay good money to buy that, to have it as a decoration. Yes, girl, this is the South. And
oh shit!
But if we say we're gonna send something, we're gonna send something. We're gonna do it for them.
There's my other shoe.
Well, I love a good hurricane party.
Alright. I'm gonna pick up my food now. It's so fucking hot outside.
What? I went outside when I woke up to bring, the dog to use the bathroom. I was like, you can melt out there.
I'll be back, Jax. Oh God, it's hot.
I know. I'm about to get off here because I gotta some housework. My husband comes home tomorrow night.
All right, well, I might get off too then. I'm gonna go pick up my food, and then I'll probably come hang in Discord until later.
Yeah, it's lightning real bad.
Because my phone might
get your ass.
do the same thing again.
Yeah, lightning struck and I hauled butt. I was like, no.
Because last time it said it was too hot. It was too hot out here. But
Man, they got some stupid people up in here.
anyways.
Oh, look, Julie, you just joined, and we all about to get off.
Don't get the fuck out of here. Nobody got time for your crusty ass up in here. Bye.
Julie, I will let you.
Already blocked them. Thank you.
Julie, I'll let you.
No, nobody blocked her. Dawn, Christine, funky ass. Get your funky ass out of here.
Julie, I loved you. Yeah.
They won't let me block them. Can somebody else get them?
Here, let me see if I can.
Julie, you want me to let you know when she goes back live?
I got it.
Please. I don't give a fuck.
I'll get a notification, and I'll let you. Yeah, I'm gonna let you.
Oh jeez.
I'll let you.
This place. I don't give a fuck.
I'll get a notification, and I'll let y'all too know.
Yeah, I'll go back live later.
Yeah,
to do a recap of what we talked about today, because these people.
Yeah.
Gotta put Julie in the box.
Because these people are crazy.
That cray.
Oh, thank you.
Alive for the first time. I'm gonna have you join in.
Yeah, Julie, I'll let you know when we go, because we're definitely gonna go back live, because this kid is getting crazy. These people are acting like fools out here, and it's not okay.
Girl,
coming up with false narratives.
Julie is from Canada, and
this one again.
That is true. And she does her homework, and she proves everybody.
Yeah, Julie is a content creator, a pretty big one on here. She does very unbiased type of content.
She's as fair as they come, but she does her homework. I like how you put up there the freedom of speech.
It is hot.
I mean, I think some more people get educated on what you posted about the freedom.
Oh my Lord.
Born on the Bayou is my cousin, so
let me mute.
All right, well, Bree, I know you want to end this, and you could go take a nap.
Pick up my lunch.
Yeah.
Oh my God, y'all! It's so fucking hot outside.
What you doing?
Make you want to slap the first person you see in the face.
Mm-hmm. You out there on a break? You doing what a lot of people do that are smokers?
Let me see.
Yeah, Born on the Bayou. You could go follow Julie on in here. Go look at her content. It's pretty good. I love it.
Is it raining there?
Where? Over here?
At
No.
y'all's house?
No. It
Did
rained
it
last
rain?
night. I think it
Any?
rained. It rained last night.
Oh, okay, that's probably what's here.
It's 93 degrees, and I don't know how it ain't more because it feels fucking hotter than 93.
It's 90 here.
It feels way hotter than 93. Like, this is fucking nuts. Oh my god.
You need to look at the.
But my car also doesn't have air conditioning right now. I need to get Freon.
You need to go look at what the heat index is.
Because when we fixed it, the part that needed to be fit, like it made everything drain out. Oh my god, it's so fucking hot.
So you just gotta get it put.
And I keep catching all these red lights, motherfucker.
Oh, I don't envy you. I don't know.
Like, I'm gonna have to take a shower when I get home.
Right? So after I cut my grass.
Like, I feel a hot mess going up in this place right now. And I never really ate here, but one of the, oh my god. Oh my god. It's so loud.
Why you think? I've so go take a shower and take a nap.
Oh, you probably hear the big loud trucks. Oh, you probably hear the big loud trucks.
Born on the bayou. You hear thunder at your house.
But anyways, red light. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck.
Yeah,
I do it all the time. Don't feel bad.
No, I just went to a huge intersection too. What the fuck? That's how out of it I am right now. It's so hot.
It is. It's super hot outside, but at least it's a little bit raining, so hopefully it'll cool it off
You
here.
need to do. Look, I've seen people that I was trying to tell Lindsay last night. Being home all the time that have air conditioning. They're beautiful. Yeah. You get your little.
They got them little fans you can plug into your cigarette lighter.
Yeah.
I just need to go get some Freon.
Thank you, Brianna. We love all of us.
I just don't know how to do it, so Scott's got to be off of work when I do it.
All right, ladies, it's been great. Thank y'all for the kind comment.
This place is so cute, though. Let me show y'all. Oh my god, that's
Thank you for the heart puff.
What the hell?
God bless. Stay cool, breathe.
It's a cute little place.
Oh, that is nice.
Look at a snowball.
The inside, I got my slippers on and everything. Oh my god, y'all, I'm drenched in sweat. It's disgusting. But look, see, it's a cute little place.
Oh, it is.
Isn't it?
They just got seafood stuff.
They have fish. It's mostly fish, and they have these good desserts.
Ooh. That pecan pie looks good.
Pecan pie. But it's just fish, and they have I'm getting the green bean casserole. It's so good. Oh my god.
Ooh, I bet you that
now
is
I want
good.
either a snowball or some brie.
Ice cream. Who cares if who cares if you're in school? Oh, I know, girl. I don't care.
It sounds like Halo. Danny, are you still outside?
No, I'm in my car and it's raining like really bad.
Sounds like hail.
Thank you.
So I'm about to get off here.
I'm gonna have a cold pie.
Crawfish season is
It's
almost
really raining. Really bad.
all right. You be
Can y'all hear the rain hitting the window?
I'm just having one dessert.
careful going home, man.
Okay. Hey, one more cold.
Why we have all the seafood, yummy seafood restaurants? Because it's Cajun food. That's why. Everybody needs to come to the French Food Festival here in October.
I want to go to the Torpin tournament that's
Well,
there.
let me tell you something about Torpin. It's a 4-day party. It's in Grand Isle.
You have a wonderful afternoon.
Do I need to sign something?
This one, I'm sorry.
It's great.
Oh, good. Just put an X in your little tip box and then you're good.
Okay.
And then this is
Thank you.
Thank you, baby. You too. Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. Yummy, yummy.
It was the last weekend of October. There's food festival here that my grandfather and everything got started.
Oh, really?
And the last weekend of October, it's called the French Food Festival. It's a community that gets together and they just does everything you can imagine. Every great seafood dish, Cajun dish, imagine. They have like Zydeco bands. They have, they play music 24. Like there's a band every day. My mom used to hire the bands for it when I was younger. Yeah, it's in La Rose, at the La Rose Civic Center. My grandfather got the La Rose Civic Center built when me and my sister were born because he wanted a safe place for me and my sister to play. I got all like the aerial footage before they built it. It's yeah, but it's the last weekend of October.
See, yeah, I want that.
Yeah, you would, Danny. I would love it. I've been
Next week.
I told Planty
Next weekend we're
right. You had told me about that fishing rodeo.
Yeah, I wish I could come.
I know we have.
Yeah, it's
this
the biggest
weekend,
in the world.
We have Rod's grandma's 90th birthday this weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Look,
Well, tell her
telling you,
happy birthday.
that's where Gypsy gets her little squeaky voice from. Because
Really?
Rod's grandmother. Oh yeah. Her name's Nanny.
I love Gypsy's voice. Look, I was taking off her socks Saturday night, and I told, because Gypsy had these little Star Wars socks on, and I was like, Gypsy, I love your socks, and she was like, dang.
Rhonda, are you serious? AJ, I know them all. I know all of them. I know the whole family. I know.
I had to run back in there.
What'd they forget?
My sweet tea.
I was about to say.
Oh, heck no, they can't forget the sweet tea.
Check your bag. Do they got everything else though?
Yeah.
Look, The
About to
video,
drive and
the
come get
videos
some
Gypsy
green bean
sent me,
casserole.
the videos Gypsy sent me this weekend was
The green bean
hot.
casserole is so good. Oh my god, it's so hot.
I mean, I could make it. I got a full tank of gas.
Y'all, you know these nails have been on for so long. I just hit my thumb. It ain't off, but it's like I can push it down. Oh my god, that shit hurt.
They stayed on good because you didn't have to redo them at all. Like, at all.
What did she post about? Fancy posted a YouTube video. Oh shit. Lying shit.
Fucking crazy.
That girl done lost her damn mind. Like, her story changes on a daily basis. It says I'm lying. My story never changed. It's easy to tell the story. It's the truth. But she changes all the time. There you go.
She got a different conspiracy every fucking day. Give it up.
Right?
Right.
Like,
it's ridiculous.
It freaks me out. Where does she come up with this shit? Like, for real?
She like implicates all these third parties that did like, or just, you know, just happen to know people, and then they just get dragged into shit, and they, it's like, girl, leave these people alone.
Yep. Yes.
You know, it boggles my mind because she was like, she tells everybody, there was no prescription pad. I'm not freaking lying. I know what I pulled out from under that bed. Why would I lie? I have no reason to lie. I even showed a picture where in one of the photos that you could see it, you know, just the white, you know, and I circled it. Like, that was it, you know. That's what I grabbed, and I freaked out when I pulled that out from under her bed, and it wasn't far under her bed either. I was like, holy shit. Holy shit.
So how many, like, was it a lot of prescription? Like, was it like a whole booklet, or you think she used some?
I think she used some. Love you too, Body Queen. I think she used some because it wasn't like. Now I don't know how much she used because it was still.
Yeah.
You know, I say not even. Maybe my judgment, 15 to 20 might have been missing, and that's not a lot.
Yeah. But still, the fact that she had that and she used them, it's enough for me.
She had to have used them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, why would you have it? You know? Don't make no sense.
We got rid of the mattresses, Misty, but we gave a lot to we gave the wheelchairs to churches, brought a lot of stuff to Goodwill, and we gave a lot of stuff to like the people in the neighborhood. A lot of them came help us, you know, like lift heavy stuff. The only thing that was left in the wheelchairs to churches, brought a lot of stuff to Goodwill, and we gave a lot of stuff to like the, but we did it so nobody would go break in to the house and start stealing stuff. And thank God that we went clean it out, because that's when we found everything that Dee Dee was doing. You know, just books, leukemia for dummies, and it was crazy.
It's crazy.
And thank God we did it, because that nobody like that, they didn't hire anybody to go through it and just throw the shit, because
I swear, but I'll tell you every fucking red light.
yeah, it's terrible. Like, I still can't wrap my head around it.
Yeah.
It's in the shed, in that little shed that she would put Gypsy in, like once or twice. Like, I didn't, I just went look at it, and there was like a toddler bed in there and a couple of like toys. Yeah, it was insane. Look at it, and there was like a toddler bed in there and a couple of like toys. Yeah, it was insane. It was crazy. And let me tell you, she was a hoarder, like Gypsy said.
Oh, you could tell by the house, like in the pictures, like
Yeah. Well, I had
she hoards stuff.
when David, those subdivision people that are struggling and stuff, Dee Dee would put a projector outside and hang a white sheet on the back of her house, and like have movie nights, like the kids go to a movie. She had a popcorn maker, she had this and that, which was great, for the community, because yeah, Dee Dee did some horrible things, but she also did good, and I think she would charge like 25 cents, for a drink or a pop, it wasn't expensive. And I had asked David, I said, have you ever seen the house looking like this? And he said, no. It was always clean. Now, I don't know if that's true. It's hard to believe, but
it's hard to believe it looked that bad and it was always clean.
Right. Yeah. Now they had the first bedroom, when you're walking into the hall on the left. I opened that door and I'm like, oh no, I'm not going in there. It was so, like, just stuff thrown in there. And we got Rod to go clean that out. But we found a cotton swab in the freezer that said Gypsy's DNA on it. And we were like,
what?
Gypsy's DNA. It's those long cotton swabs. It was in a plastic tube.
Oh my gosh.
And it said Gypsy's DNA, and on the side of it was this little clear container and we brought all of that to the coroner's office, and we had asked them to see what, if he could get back to us and let us know what it was, but he never did. So I don't know what was in that. I mean, why would she have that? That's a good question. That's a good question. I'm thinking, maybe when she got too old and she could have done something to Gypsy and try to blame it on somebody. I don't know. I think that, like, what would she have done with them, or she have done with that? And
this is catfish. You can't have catfish.
It wasn't for the chromosome test. Would she have done? give them what she done with that.
That she
And
can't have
you know,
This is catfish. You can't have catfish.
it wasn't for the chromosome test. I don't know what it was. I don't think it was for the chromosome test.
What about the chromosome test?
They for the chromosome test, and I don't think so. I don't because the
Dee
test
always knew Gypsy had a chromosome disorder. She just didn't know which one.
right. He had told Rod that she didn't have it, that he had it, and he went took it, get the test. Look, I could talk about my experiences with Dee Dee and what I did. I'm not bashing her. I'm not saying she belongs somewhere.
I don't like what Kristy got to say. You can get the fuck out alive.
Nobody forced you in here.
I can't stand that shit. Then get out alive if you don't like it. Like,
right. I mean, I'm not.
she's not dogging Dee Dee.
I'm not, saying she deserved this and deserved. I'm just telling y'all what we found in the house. That's not degrading.
Yeah.
They weren't in here when I said, like a few minutes ago, that Dee Dee did good things for her, the Habitat of Humanity subdivision. She did for that little community. But they just want to hear what they want to hear. But I'm not defaming her in any way. And if you think that's what that is, then Lordy be, I feel sorry for you. But
That's fine. They speak for Dee Dee every single day, so.
right. I mean, I have every right to talk about what I went.
Yep, sure do.
Wait, y'all.
Totally agree.
Yeah. I have my stories that I went through some. I mean, there were bad times, there were good times, and I like to think of the good times too.
I'm full. I didn't even eat it all. I'm full. Josh, you can't have none of this. It's catfish. You can't have catfish.
I just wish she wouldn't have been like she was, and
I'm jealous of y'all time.
She's missing out on on a beautiful.
Her day's soon over. What are you talking about?
Your days soon over.
Y'all ain't got nothing better to do.
Explain to me how her days are soon over. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, no, is that a threat?
I don't understand.
Weirdo.
Yeah.
People are weird, y'all.
They very much are.
Oh, here it's evening.
Oh, Michelle,
no, maybe.
you haven't eaten since.
I ain't got nothing for you. Go.
It's like that. They talk crap because
Jax,
they have a black heart.
Oh, it's so sweet.
Right. I don't understand why they just don't want her to do good and like
All to bed.
and people want her to continue to go through it, or they say they think she should still be in prison. Well, that wasn't up to y'all. That was to the judge, the DA, and her lawyer.
Pick it up with them.
Right. They could have.
That's the thing. That's their right to have that opinion. I respect their opinion, but there's nothing they can do about it. So.
Exactly. I mean, they tried for a year and a half to, put her back. They failed.
Didn't work. Hang up.
Like, get over it. It's like these people that complain about her. You know, does she live next door to you? Are you related? Did it, to either side of the family? Are you related to Nick's side? Are you related on Dee Dee's side? No.
No.
Then go move on. Like, she is not doing anything to you to make your life miserable.
These people didn't care about Dee Dee or Nick for 10 years almost.
Right. Hey, listen, Marie.
A trending topic.
Right. She does deserve to be happy. And this is coming from somebody that used to be in law enforcement, people. I mean, even law enforcement that we have talked to that she has met, some of them has told me on the side, like, she did what she had to do. I'd have probably done the same thing. So before you pass judgment on her, why don't you look in the mirror and pass judgment on all the wrongs you've done? Or you tell us the stuff you done wrong so we could, throw that in your face. How would you like that? Oh Lord, here my cousin Jill Chabert. Jill's in the house. It's like, why keep on throwing it in, or I know you love Rod. He's coming home tomorrow. Yeah, they're jealous. They're all jealous. And like, people don't like us. We call them fans.
They are the biggest fan. Y'all, we made it on TMZ, so make sure you get a copy if you want it signed. Just ship it to me. I'll ship it back.
You made it on TMZ?
Yeah, girl, you didn't see?
No.
We're a band now.
I'm
We're called Gypsy
Charlie.
and the Roses.
Look, nobody knows what they would have done in being in that situation. Nobody knows.
Look at me and Gypsy.
Sorry, Gypsy Rose, sorry, I don't swallow. But Taylor, Chelsea, or my Jen. Oh my God, that's cute.
And they call those Gypsy and the Rosebuds.
Oh really? I bet Charlie did that story.
Yep. Look at us, y'all. If y'all want to sign a copy, y'all know what to do.
y'all need to make y'all some shirts.
I know.
Yep, nobody.
Gypsy and the Rosebuds.
And it's either say I would have, that would have been me. I would have did this. I would have done that. Then you know what?
Hey girl,
go live a carbon copy of her life, and then tell me what you would have done for that many years.
And there's people that think she got engaged that night.
I know why.
I don't know why either, because TMZ got all the recordings for the entire night. So y'all know y'all didn't see Ken get on one knee. Y'all crazy.
If Gypsy would have got engaged, Charlie would be all over that. That would have, she would have posted that on TV.
Well, you know why? Because Ken made the joke. Okay, he said, me and my wifey. Well, when Woo Woo, and that's just, I'm not going to say her real name on here, even though everybody knows it, but when she was, that night when she was talking to Ken, she said, you and your wife, and and Gypsy's like, I ain't his wife yet. So Ken posted a picture of them two and said, me and my wifey. Like, he had to be there to get it.
Right, okay, yeah, inside joke. But, I mean, that's what people see it. I mean, see them as, I mean, it's going to happen one day. I don't know, but it will.
Y'all can tell I lost a little bit of weight from the last time y'all seen me. People were still ragging on me, though, I'm sure. I ain't been looking.
Shame on them. That's all I got to say.
I mean, I've looked bigger.
Don't they need to read the Bible and see what it says about stuff like that?
My hair was a hot mess though, because I was sweaty. Man, we were dancing. No, it was so perfect. The
Daddy
one where they
and
have all
Henry.
5 of us, we were all in black. Gypsy and the Rosebud.
It was like the perfect, yeah, it was like the perfect setup because we were all in black.
I know.
I
What for
was
this
like,
one?
did y'all plan that?
No.
I have
For this
no,
one,
no, it
where
just
me and
happened.
Gypsy singing, we were singing
You were singing
we
No
were singing
Scrubs.
No Scrubs. A scrub is the guy that thinks she's fine. Always known as a bus stop.
Yeah, when I
Always.
was listening, I'm like, oh, I said this.
And then the song kept on repeating itself.
Oh my god! At the
Repeating
end,
itself.
Wait, what song did
We were
Gypsy and
cracking
King
up.
do? By Lady Gaga.
Shallow.
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 I don't
Yeah.
man, Ken did good. He saw busted out
He
singing. I
sure
said,
did.
"Hold up, Ken."
Yeah.
I gasped.
Did he?
I
I was
didn't
like,
know he could sing.
Y'all need to make him. Y'all should have made him talk like Forrest Gump. Y'all, he sounds just like him. It's so funny.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
It is so funny. That's why Gypsy made that video for Instagram with him running with Clarker.
I was singing Scrubs. Scrub is a guy. Yeah, that's what we were singing. Me and Gypsy were sharing a microphone.
And then we sang Blank Space.
Yeah, me, Gypsy, and he sounded like a ghost. How he sound like a ghost? Me and Gypsy and Danny sung Blank Space, which we were terrible at that. I wasn't.
Well, y'all
Oh,
can
yeah,
send me the videos because I only got the one of y'all and the one of her when y'all got back to the to the condo.
Oh, yeah.
You got the one of Gypsy crawling into the condo?
Oh yes.
I had to take her shoes and socks off.
Oh, we had so much fucking fun, y'all.
I was like, we've all done it.
We had a blast. We had a fucking blast.
I'm glad y'all did.
I was screaming at Bree and Craig in the condo. I was like,
I was
help,
in bed. I kept getting up. I'm like, y'all good? Y'all got this?
help.
Look, I watched that video of y'all doing the karaoke with the biggest smile on my face.
She really, she loved it. Everybody enjoyed seeing her there.
Yeah,
Everybody was so nice to her.
They are really.
They
nice.
were.
You know,
They were so nice.
Is Julie still in here?
I don't know.
She might have think that we all.
Look at Gypsy buying her.
Yeah, Gypsy texted me a little while ago.
Yeah, I talked to her. She sent me a video this morning because, you know, I gave her some hair extensions.
Oh,
and she was dyeing them.
Oh, at least it's not her actual hair because Lord.
Yeah. I gave her some hair extensions I had.
Somebody must have said something that pissed her off and she just bit back, but
let's see. Gypsy buying her first drink.
What she drank right now? Oh,
me with my lucky dog.
It was good because I tried hers and I got it.
Uh-huh.
I tried a sip of hers and I was like, dang, that's pretty dang good. And so I got one, and that drink is strong.
Yeah.
This was the first night.
That's why, like, if you ever drink a Long Island iced tea?
Yes. That's kind of what it tasted like a little bit.
Like, I can't drink too many of those or Hawaiian Punch because they taste so much like.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Lord.
There's us.
Oh, that's a good one.
It was in the selfie room. There's Evelyn.
Look at Gypsy looking like a gangster.
What it said on y'all,
I did her hair, y'all. I did a good job, didn't I?
Yeah, she sent me a picture of you doing her hair.
Yes, I did.
You look so cute.
It.
But what does
I gave her the waiver because it looked so good.
What y'all beads y'all had? What did it say? On the white.
Secret committee.
You know, co-op 25.
I got you.
I told Woo Woo I told her she's in the co-op 25 now.
I told her last night. I wanted to tell her last night. I think you're number 27.
Look at us, the FBI and Ken and Gypsy.
That's cool.
I was stunned when I seen that on there. I was like, oh my God, because I seen y'all walk up there. And I was like, what are they doing?
Because,
I didn't mean to invite you, Jillian. I'm so sorry. I meant to accept Rogie, but I don't see him now.
Lord, like.
Let me see if I see him.
I was supposed to go to, I gotta go get my license redone because I need the thing to fly. I'll go tomorrow. Because I couldn't fall asleep till 5 o'clock this morning.
I don't see nobody anymore.
Y'all, look at this, what we saw. Look at that.
They screwing?
We sure did. We sure did.
What is he doing?
He is bouncing that ass.
Oh, he was a male stripper? You heard me?
He was getting it.
He was getting it.
Yeah,
he was getting it.
This is my food one day. So good.
Yeah, I saw a picture of that. I think it was last night.
That loser.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Okay, wait. That's the okay. Remember when I was telling y'all that for the book signing that they had somebody trying to get in their trunk and they were like and stuff and K-Max Rod to borrow a crowbar. I think that was her.
Yeah, her name's, well, I don't know if that's her real name, but she calls herself Tammy.
Right.
Rogie, look at my picture.
Oh, that's just nasty.
Oh my God.
Bree, I'm telling y'all right now, y'all in trouble.
Why?
You're gonna give me a knife.
Why?
Because y'all knew better. Y'all knew not to allow her to mix alcohol.
No, that was her
Everybody
fault.
does it, Rogie. So
What?
you have the experience.
She had to have the real true New Orleans experience. Like we all mixed it. We was all mixing.
Look, she was well taken care of.
Look, it's fancy, y'all.
Oh yeah, we had her. We had her.
Y'all need
She
to
was
take a
taken
picture
care
of her with that black lipstick. Oh my God.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Wait, I don't know about this black lipstick.
I'm telling you, it wasn't all the way on. It was on like, yeah. I'm like, is she sucking? Did she just suck somebody's asshole?
I don't see you, Sheena. Oh, there we go.
It's a video. It's there.
We try it again, Sheena.
Oh, it's definitely there. Can't miss it.
Try again, Sheena.
Right with the pie hole.
I don't see you. Maybe I need to up.
I don't see her either.
She needs to do makeup tutorials.
Yes, she does.
Oh, she's here.
No, y'all gotta.
Are y'all talking about mixing
Right, double
drinks?
standard. It is worse.
Are y'all talking about mixing drinks?
Yeah, Rogie was saying all that.
Sure are.
Well,
making Gypsy mix her drinks.
I'll tell you this though. I wasn't mixing any drinks. I was drinking orange juice, pineapple juice. I swear that's all I was drinking, y'all.
Lipsy.
That's it. Lipsy knows. Lipsy knows.
That was hilarious.
I think my finger was in my nose. I don't know, but I think it was. And Bree knows, Lipsy knows, Daddy definitely knows. They know. They know.
I'm gonna get my green bean casserole.
Well, I'm driving, y'all, so go report me for that. Oh, I can't say that. I'm traveling, y'all. Call them and tell them there's somebody inebriated on the road.
Right.
Oh, man. Oh.
Look, if you're not a hog, then I'm one apparently too. I hardly ever drink. I can't even drink a little glass of wine without getting tipsy.
What, Jax? I ain't got nothing for you. Now let me show you my baby. My baby. Move! Watch out.
Hey, Rogie, did we get a
Hey,
shake count?
do I have what?
Do we have a full head count for the thing this month?
Oh no.
I've gotten a few RSVPs.
Nah.
I know Gypsy probably has a lot.
I told her she could come to like 2 weeks before maybe.
Yeah, it does say like I think on the invite. Oh, Lady Rose. Oh, Shaq. Look how cute. What is your boy? I have the video I was recording.
What him
for Rose,
doing? He missing Bree.
and she didn't know who. She was like looking at herself.
Pitbull.
She just started talking.
Y'all,
to
he's so
herself.
stinking cute.
How old he is? Bree? How many?
He is about to be 6 months. He's 1 month older than he's 20 days older than Aurora.
Okay, well, because Aurora just made 6 months.
He's born on the 4th. Or 24 days older. He's born on the 5th. No, the 4th.
May Jill, you could come visit me. Yeah, you know where I live. That's another family member. My dad and her mom were first.
It's fucking hot. Hard. Why it's gotta be so hot?
Oh, Jill, I did read Woo Woo, your message that you said you left her, that you were proud of her and everything, and she told me to tell you that she really appreciated it. Yeah, she's starting to teeth now, but it's not too bad yet. But she's at the beginning stages of it. Oops. You a nut, but I love you. See that little shit right there, Jill? Strawberry in this here. Used to babysit her. She was so good. Taught her how to swim. Who's at the beginning stages of Alzheimer's? I don't know. It said, did you say the beginning stages of Alzheimer's?
Apparently, I do. This is probably me.
Oh Lord. You still hold you still hold a 6 and under record? That's crazy. The swim team. Man, those were the best days of I was in the best shape of my life back then. You too, Heather. You have a great day.
I'm so hungry. I don't know what I want to get to eat.
Oh, I know what I'm getting. Swamp water washed off of me. So,
My mom can bring me. My stepdad makes his own boudin,
Oh my God, I want some.
and it was boudin balls. He fried. Oh,
Oh,
they were so good. It was so good.
I love boudin. Anything. Boudin balls, Boudin links. I love Boudin.
It's Boudin. Right, Rose? Tell her. Boudin.
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 Boudin. I can't say it. Boudin.
Ooh, and Dan. Boudin.
Boo and then.
Boudin.
I'm just gonna give up on it. I'm just gonna give up on it.
Right? Look, that's why one of Rod's best friends, that's why they made stickers said Boudin Mafia on it, because they all love Boudin.
Oh man, it's so good.
Yeah. That's the only mafia I'm a part of, is loving Boudin. There's a good place, Bridge, close to, like, on the outskirts between Lafayette and Bridge. That's where we go.
Yeah. We
Like,
when we're on the way to schools, do you know where I'm talking about? Like outside of Lafayette, I think. I think it's outside Lafayette. It's called Rascals. It has like a raccoon on it.
I think I've seen it, but we've never gotten any from there. Hey, Robin.
They got some good ones. It's like has pepper jack cheese in it. It's pretty good. I always stop and get some from there.
And Scott, is it? Misty's asking. Because Scott's right out of, right when you're getting out of Lafayette.
It's like exit 92. That's where I know it's exit 92.
I don't know what exits they are. Like,
I know because I travel that road all the time.
Right.
I know that's where I'm going to stop and get it.
Yeah, like
It's like right past Hammond. Like you're going past Hammond.
on the other side.
Yeah, you're going past I think you go past Lake Charles, I think. I think it's like past Lake Charles.
When you're going to Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where. Then, because, we pass, we go through Lafayette. And, they do have a Bailey's. They have two locations. There's one between Bridge and Lafayette. There's another one. It's like a little, like it's along the interstate going towards Lake Charles after you get out of Lafayette. But it's not Billy's. I forgot what that one was called.
There was some place called
a building by itself.
Frog Legs or Frog something.
Don's. That's where it was. I think it was Don's. Misty's.
I'll have to look these places up when I go back to Houston.
Oh no, your car battery died. I see you. Man, you're not having any luck. Poor thing. Whoever's in that area, go get jumper cables. Oh. Well, people there, huh? Bayou Blue.
Oh, Misty, I love Katy. Katie's the best. Like, we got to do stuff in Katy all the time.
I have family that live in Katy.
Man, it is a place. If you want to go do some stuff, the place Pop Stroke, it's Tiger Woods' little putt-putt stuff. That place is awesome. That place is, and Andretti, it's like an indoor go-kart track. I was going like 60 miles an hour on a go-kart. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yep, myself.
I bet you did.
Places and Andretti, it's like an indoor go-kart track. I was going like 60 miles an hour on a go-kart? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yep, myself.
I bet you did.
About did. Craig was like, slow down. I was like, I'm fast as lightning. He was like, oh my God.
That's me.
I was like, you can't catch me.
Right?
I slammed into the back. I was trying to get out, and I pushed the gas down and slammed into the back of him.
Oh no.
He was like, never doing this again.
Hey, look. At least you did it one time.
And Craig, he'll fly. Like, he's so small, he'll fly. Like,
Right, huh?
he's so small, he'll just fly.
Go speed racer. Yeah. Oh man. I need to get off my butt. Like I cleaned Gypsy's old, room. Well, it's not a room anymore, but it's just so weird to walk in there and not see their stuff.
Yeah. She has it all cleaned out, huh?
Well, yeah, I would bring the rest Saturday. Me and Vicky, things fit perfectly. Everything fit, and because Vicky has a big old Lincoln Navigator.
I do not know what Case Studies is doing up in here, but he can just leave. He can leave. Jesus, I don't know why some people be up in here.
I don't know.
Not minding their own business. Y'all. That was a good lunch.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Now for the pecan pie.
Oh, shad bit.
Then I might go take a nap. Thank you, Jeanette.
Oh, Jill, my sister-in-law lives in the Woodlands. That's pretty cool. It's nice over there. That's where we go play golf.
Why don't just let Case stay in? That way he...
Because they come apart.
Oh. He might not. I don't really know. But...
And he was spreading the narrative that I'm trying to unalive myself. I don't want him around here. That I was wanting to unalive myself. And that's the reason I bully people. Fuck him.
That ain't cool for somebody to see that.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want him around here.
No, it's your. This is your life.
Find him in here if he would have never said that shit. Like, I don't play around when it comes to suicide.
He's still in here. Then he owes you an apology. I see.
Well, he ain't gonna apologize.
I don't see.
Just kicked him.
Okay.
He is a piece of shit. All these people. He tried to be on a live, pretending like he cared. And then when I went over there, all they did was try to get me riled up.
Well, you don't know what somebody's went through or what somebody they know went through, you know?
It's like, it's really pissing me off. Ray, people are spreading this narrative that my interview got canceled because I'm a bully, and that's bullshit. My interview got canceled, whatever you want to call it, postponed, because people were sending her unaliving threats.
What?
Yeah. So for people to be spreading this narrative that it's because I was a bully, that's bullshit. And I'm just so aggravated with that whole thing. I don't like how people are.
I know, cousin. I know, Bree is true and loyal. Trust me. Never had a doubt in my mind.
Who just got a violation?
For what?
I don't know. Somebody did. I'm about to end the live anyway because they started a report.
Okay. Yeah.
I love y'all.
Love y'all
I love y'all.
Have a great day, people.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.